Have you ever felt like no matter how much you have, it's never enough? Like you're constantly chasing the next thing. Another, like on social media, a bigger paycheck, or even that last piece of cake. This feeling is so common, and Michael Easter's book, Scarcity Brain, dives deep into why this happens and how we can escape it. At its core, the book explains how our ancient survival instincts, which evolved to help early humans navigate true scarcity, now backfire in our modern world. Think about it. Back then, food, safety, and resources were genuinely limited. Our brains developed a survival mechanism to fixate on these things because if you missed out, you might not live to see another day. Fast forward to today, and our brains are still wired this way, but the world we live in has completely changed. We're bombarded with advertisements, social media, and endless options, all designed to make us feel like we don't have enough. Easter calls this phenomenon the scarcity brain. It's a survival instinct gone haywire. So what exactly is scarcity brain? It's when small scarcity cues, like a limited time sale or seeing someone's highlight reel on Instagram, ignite that ancient part of our brain. Suddenly, we fixate. We binge shop, overeat, scroll endlessly, or repeat other behaviors we know aren't good for us. These behaviors might feel rewarding in the moment because they give us a little dopamine rush, but over time they lead to regret, frustration, and even burnout. Michael Easter uses the term craving mindset to describe this cycle. Whether it's food, social media, shopping, or even more serious issues like substance abuse, the root cause is often the same, a perceived lack of something we think will make us feel whole. The problem is these quick fixes never satisfy us. Instead, they keep us chasing more. But here's the thing I love about Scarcity Brain. It's not just about diagnosing the problem. Easter offers practical strategies to help us break free from these harmful habits and rediscover a sense of enough. Let's explore 3 of the most impactful ideas from the book. The first step is awareness. Recognizing scarcity cues in your environment is critical. For example, pay attention to how ads are designed to make you feel inadequate. Those Instagram posts that trigger envy, they're playing on this same scarcity mechanism. Once you can see these cues for what they are, manipulations to trigger your cravings, you can start to take back control. Next, Easter talks about rewiring your habits. This isn't about making drastic life changes overnight. It's about small, intentional shifts. Let's say you've gotten into the habit of doom scrolling social media before bed. What if you replace that time with something more fulfilling, like reading or journaling? Or instead of grabbing fast food on autopilot, try cooking a simple meal at home. These small actions might seem insignificant, but over time they can rewire your brain to seek out what truly nourishes you, both physically and mentally. Finally, the book challenges us to redefine what enough means. Easter shares powerful stories, like one about a woman who walked away from $1 million career to travel the world. She discovered that happiness wasn't about more money or possessions. It was about freedom, purpose, and living intentionally. Her story is a reminder that enough doesn't have to mean deprivation. It's about appreciating what you already have and making the most of it. Now let's get real. Breaking free from the scarcity brain isn't easy. We live in a world that constantly pushes us toward more stuff, more attention, more distractions. But the beauty of Easter's approach is that it's not about rejecting everything. It's about balance. By understanding why we crave, we can make choices that align with what truly matters to us. So what can you take away from all this? First, start noticing the scarcity cues in your life. Then think about one habit you'd like to change. Maybe it's cutting back on mindless scrolling or setting boundaries with online shopping. And finally, take a moment to reflect on what enough means to you. Not what society says you should have, but what genuinely brings you joy and fulfillment. Michael Easter's Scarcity Brain is more than a self-help book. It's a roadmap for living a more intentional, satisfying life. If you're ready to shift your mindset and thrive with enough, I highly recommend picking it up. And if this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. What's one habit you're trying to change? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more insights like these.